I even wrote out a tiny list for myself right here. The first things first, uh, I need wood. I've been using up a lot of wood for all these houses that I've been building lately, and I could use some new wood. So I need to get dark oak and spruce, both of which shouldn't take too long, actually. They should be pretty easy. I already have a dark oak forest farm thing over here that I've been working on, so I'm just going to farm up a few of these trees first, and same thing with the spruce. I already have a whole spruce forest going on the other side of the city over there, so um, we'll start here, get a little bit of wood. I hope I have enough room. Let's see, maybe the shulker can... Yeah, I could put a lot more of this in the shulker. Not my tools. There we go. That should be more than enough room now. Oh, I'll leave that there. I don't need the torches. Uh, Alright, cool. That'll work. I always have to reorganize. That's always like a number one priority when just constantly building different things. There's a lot of organization that goes into it. And I'm not typically very organized, so I make do with what I got. Whoop, I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. Sometimes you get lost in it. So I guess, you know, while I'm cutting trees here, um, I might as well go over the rest of my list for today. So, after I cut these trees down, one of the other chores that I need to do a little bit of is trading pumpkins, just to get some more emeralds back, 'cause I've been using a lot of emeralds lately. And I could use those emeralds to purchase more of the decorative items and things like that. Um, I also need to build a cartographer house, and that's kind of what this wood is for. I think I I'm gonna use wood. I'm gonna use bricks, and I think I might have an idea of what I'm going for. Um, to be honest, I actually don't have an idea, but we'll figure it out. It'll look cool when we're done. But I was thinking like a dark oak and brick building would be cool, and then maybe like I could do like spruce corners on it, or I'm still kind of debating if I was gonna make it like a stall, like a trader's booth kind of thing, or if I was gonna commit to making it another like two-story house. But if I was gonna make it a two-story house, I wanted to make a little like small room that like with like a window that he just kind of walks up to, and that'll be what and that'll be how like you find him and trade with him. Like the rest of the house will be like his own little locked off personal thing, and the only way back there is to, well, Probably just open like an iron door or something, or fly through a little hole or something. But I thought something like that might even be kind of cool and make it feel more like a walk by vendor. And I do want to make more of those in certain parts of the city as I go on. So once I build that cartographer house, I do have a few other things. I have been meaning to upgrade the map a little bit because I have added a few details, and once I add that house, it will be a pretty nice update. And if we can get all that done in a pretty good amount of time, like a pretty reasonable time, then I have a few bonus tasks to do as well that I've been meaning to get around to. One of them would be building a cow crusher. We used to have a cow crusher in the city, but it I don't know. There was something I built wrong, or something was up with it where it just wasn't working right. I wasn't able to get the right angle on breeding the cows. And I was looking at some videos a little while ago, and I even built a building around for it so that way I could put one back in there because while I was searching those videos, I discovered that there was one thing I didn't do. Um, it was back in like years ago, the cow crusher, it used to be a lot easier not needing a bucket of water underneath the cows. So I didn't think about doing that. I didn't think about putting a bucket of water on the cow to raise them up so that way they're floating and it makes it easier for you to go on top and feed them wheat. So when I tried building the cow crushers initially, I couldn't properly feed the cows. So after failing for a while and holding on to it and trying to make it work for so long, I decided to just kind of break it down and give up. And ever since, we've been holding on to all of our cows in a large building, a large 3-story building. And I always felt like the building could be used for something better. I could show you guys it while I'm waiting for more of these saplings to fall. We'll be back in just a minute. So my cow tower is this granite top building right here. And this was a really early built building. I don't have a date on it, but that's why I have that little beacon at the top because it was easier to see from a distance and load and things like that to kind of see where the height of these buildings were. I think I finished building this before this. Like this tower actually took quite a few months to build, where it just took me a while to get resources and get the motivation, and level by level I would add on to it until I was happy. But this for a while and this were like the two standards for my height, where my city, like that's where like the borders were basically, where these two buildings were, and then everything else has been kind of added on since. Um, but yeah, so I'll show you the inside of it. Um, I had another friend come on, and he actually made these doors work so well. I don't know how he did it, but he's a redstone whiz. He actually um, built a really large building in our city that we use to this day to get some rare materials, but I'll show you that later. But yeah, this is like a double door thing. Oh, wait a minute. It's working. Wow, that's working. That's okay. That's probably okay. So what happened was when we were modifying it, we were putting in these spillways. We broke one block too many, water poured in, destroyed the redstone setup, and then we were never able to get it back together ever since. Because we're not as smart as my friend with this like redstone engineering stuff. But what is? Oh, it's the cattail. But yeah, so that's why that works like that. But it's still pretty cool. It was like an idea that we tried. I like to hold on to it for that reason. And so this is 3 levels of this basically, where we've been feeding our cows and overcrowding these pens. And once we feed the cows and overcrowd the pens, we'll go in there with a sword with looting on it and cut them down. And how? All right, and it does get us a lot of material, but it's just kind of tedious to run up and down all the levels and run into these pens and try to make it so that way, like, all the cows are I don't know, like not overkilled, or we could rebreed them to like a so we could rebreed them more easily, but still like just a pain in the butt. So I'm really hoping what we could do is we could take just 2 cows and build maybe 2 cow crushers if we have the time, and then we can destroy all of this and reuse this building for something else, because there's a lot of space in here. We could easily put like some kind of farm, or just even like a just another apartment unit for villagers to live in. I also, part of this goal is, as I build these cities. I mean, it's a pretty large area now. There's a lot of there's a lot of like creatures and stuff that inhabit this small packed little area now. So to kind of make it run a little smoother, I need to also spread the wealth, get all these guys to live in a few more secluded areas. Like, this is like the homeless population right here. They even when they have jobs, they're homeless. It's hard to run a city. It's really tough. Like, look at this. They're all just stragglers that are in. Okay, so Oh, I'm gonna go to bed first because I don't want to deal with any zombies or whatever, especially creepers. But I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna grab the rest of those tree saplings that fall, replant the dark oak, and that should be enough dark oak for now. I'm happy with that. That's more enough to build the building I'm thinking of. And then we'll get the spruce wood, do the same, and we're good to go. All right, just making sure. Oh, that's right. Most of this came from the other building, the flower house. It came from Bud's Flowers. Yeah, I haven't finished it, but I did start building a bridge over here. So technically, there is a roadway that'll bring you to this tree farming area. For the longest time, we have left it unbuilt, but my plan is to actually just make this a pathway. Like, this is already built out. This whole long pathway, it's already built out to a whole nother area. Maybe I'll walk that another time. But my plan is to, yeah, build this bridge out so that way it's all civilized there, and then right here will always remain a tree farm kind of wild area. I always thought that was cool. Um, I do have like a few other like small villages and stuff built out in other areas around the map, and a few like unfinished villages that I started building, and just cool things like that. There's a lot of monuments that I've made out in the world, and houses and farms, and yeah, I just like adding stuff to the world. I think it's cool. One day I'll have all these paths interconnected between all these different areas. Great. Now that those are planted, let's go to the spruce wood farm. I'll eat these apples up. I have so many apples. I just don't need more. Okay. I love these trees. I love that this is a thing. It's just such a good way to get a lot of wood. And spruce, I mean, we all know it's one of the best woods, if not still the best wood. It's just got that classic touch to it, you know. Like oak wood's awesome. I think I can't even say oak wood's my favorite, but oak wood's also really good. But spruce just has this feel to it that you can't really explain, you know. Something to it. There's something to it. That's why you always go back to spruce. Spruce and dark oak. I think those are probably the two best woods. And I do love mangrove and cherry blossom, but cherry blossom's like too bright. It's hard to use sometimes. I mean it's not hard to use, but at least in my city, like it just feels it stands out so much. Just like the pale oak wood, which I love the pale oak wood. I think the doors look awesome, but it stands out like diorite does on my map. And if I put too much of it, it's just gonna look like a bunch of white building tops all over. And I need a lot more color. That's why I think the mangrove actually works so well. Where the mangrove's really cool. It really does look different on the map. It's so annoying to farm, but it looks cool. Acacia wood also looks really cool. I like that one a lot. Not one of my favorites, I guess, but I'm glad it's there because if it weren't, then it wouldn't make the other woods, like the other oak woods, feel so special. um, yeah, you know, yeah, man, it would be hard. I guess it wouldn't be too hard to make a tier list of the woods. At least my own tier list. Okay, Re- we replanted plenty of spruce. Let's just chop the rest of these down, and then we're already done with that objective. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alright, I think that's about good enough for collecting trees and replanting and how much wood? Yeah, I got enough wood. That's a pretty good amount. I'll probably go through it pretty quick though. I'm always such a resource hoe that I just get so it's hard for me to leave things behind. Okay, okay. I could leave these ones behind. It's time. It's time. Let me start putting stuff back now. We already got the other trees growing back in, so. Oh my, alright. I need one more tree to even that number out. Bear with me. Okay. At least now I have 2 full stacks again. It's not just... it was that one slightly incomplete stack that just was bothering me. I just had to go back for it. There we go. Okay, much better, much better. Let's get this. Get this back to base. Now we have to accumulate, or now we have to, accumulate our pumpkins and some melons and bring those to the traders. Just because it's good for me to practice clearing out these farms pretty often. I should also... Oh, that's right. I need more item frames for those 2 things too, huh? Okay, we'll find all that in time. We will get all of that in time. No problem. Let's drop these off here for now. Great, just great. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Beautiful. Do I even have any spare shulkers right now? I'd have to go looking around for all my other shulkers again. I'll stumble across them sooner or later. So this isn't too full. This isn't bad at all. I do wonder how the melon one is doing. I have not checked up on that in a little while. I would think that maybe by now it's about full. Hopefully not totally full. Oh, wow. It's over. I've never seen I've never seen it overflowing. I didn't know it could do that. Don't mind the zombies. They're trapped in a cage beneath my feet. That's why you hear them. Okay, so I will be back for those melons. Let me just fly over real quick. Drop the pumpkins off, fly back, grab the melons. Oh man, I am full on pumpkins. I need a lot more pumpkins, that's for sure. Or a lot less pumpkins, a lot more pumpkin traders. Oh, it's hard to trade these people. That's going to have to be another task for sure. Maybe not today, we'll see. Maybe that'll be today's task, maybe not, we'll see. Oh wait, wrong way. Here, let's just sell some immediately. It's not that much, okay, like not that much at all. Yeah, should have emptied the shulker. It would have saved me a trip, but that's okay. At least it's not that, not that long. It's like just a single rocket over. Great. Now I got all the melons. That's full reset. Hey, while I'm here, I'll take those. Let's do a little bit of trading so I can buy more item frames. Ouch. I need to watch where I'm flying. Switch that pickaxe out. Might as well repair it a little bit while I'm doing all this. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. There we go. Yep, you want this. You know you want it. You dirty dogs, you. You know you want it. You want these melons. Yeah. Alright. Wow. Getting to a pretty good amount. Cool. Looks like the little scoop system is working nicely too. It's letting the experience flow through. I will give you a chance, but just so you know, um, it doesn't end well for people who don't succeed. You better sell pumpkins, my friend. You do. You're a friend. You will stay. You will stay with your family here forever. I know you're so happy. I'm so happy too. That's a pretty good amount of melons I got through though. Just doing that little run. And I got 5 stacks of emeralds just from the melons part of it. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I know it's like a little bit of a task, even just selling the things, but I think that's kind of part of what I find fun to the city is like setting tasks and chores for yourself. As the city grows, so do your responsibilities to do these things, and if you want to get materials from the city, then there still is like a little bit of work that you have to do to get that. Um, that's like an aspect that I think is cool to build that becomes built in. Oops. Oh, God, I hate. It's nice to have the golems in there because you never know when like a zombie or something stupid spawns in there or whatever. And it's well lit, it is, but there in buildings like this though, like it's so hard to always remember to get every single little corner, pocket, or little thing. So yeah, it's easy to for something to spawn and even nearby, and they spawn the golem indoors, and then you know it is what it is. So it's good to have the golems around for the emergencies that do happen. Doesn't mean it's not annoying. They can be so annoying. And that's exactly why. That's the one thing that like the only flaw to this system that I've found is that like once in a while I'll place a pumpkin or a melon into their little sleeping area because I got shoved or something. But yeah, I like having these trading halls. I'm starting to build trading halls lately where I already have a stonemason trading hall as well. And that one's okay. I think I need to build more stonemasons because well, no, because the stonemason was initially built for to get quartz, so I could purchase quartz and not have to go to the Nether for it. Um, and even then, I feel like I still need more stonemasons. It only has 30 stonemasons, and it's in the bottom of my bank. So I'm thinking of building like another one adjacent to it or parallel to it. But yeah, I'm enjoying having these trading halls, though. It's definitely cool to have, and it makes certain tasks a little more tolerable or manageable. Because beforehand, before I built this hall, which really wasn't that long ago at all, only like maybe a month or two ago, um, we would we would still be getting our trades through farmers that we had scattered throughout the city in our farmers market. And the farmers market is cool because it was relatively condensed, but we wouldn't get nearly as much profit. And so I'll show you this area right here that I'm pointing at. This is all the farmers market area right here. So that means we would run around and kind of search out like this. I would search out the farmers with who's been traded up like that, and that's how I'd make my trades. And then we also have a couple farmer stalls. We have a farmer up here who's locked in, and he's always ready to trade a few pumpkins too, but nothing too consistent. Where's the actual, yeah, the good cartographer? I want everything. All right, he only sells 12. So yeah, that's why it was so important to upgrade that farmer trader hall because that alone gave me a lot more options with, or just a lot easier options with trading in general. Um, and so I also built a library that's essentially a librarian's trader hall for spell books too, which also makes it easier. Uh, you'll see me go through that eventually. I inevitably always do. So it's been really useful having trader halls for all these different classes of people or work classes of people. I Another one that I do think I might want to get is like a small cartographer trader hall, where like maybe it's only like 10 cartographers, but or maybe even less. I only really need like 5 cartographers, but it would be nice if knowing like they all sold the item frames because I would like to get my item frames through them rather than leaning on cows all the time. Especially if I make this new cow crusher, it'll still get me a good amount of leather, but it still requires some maintenance to put some wheat into it, and I don't always have that on hand, or I kind of do, but it would take some work, and I'm not always trying to put that work into it. Sometimes I am. I just want options. I think that's what I'm going for right now is just a lot of options. So that's really my plan is building in options for myself. Hey, I'll just use up that rocket. So now that I say that, for the cartographer house, instead of building a cartographer house, should I just build a small cartographer trading hall? Um, because it would make sense to build it in this area, and instead of building on either of these two small corners, I could put it. Well, now that I think about it, I it might be a better idea for me. No, because that's not wide enough to build that into a trade hall. But I could certainly build a small trade hall right over here. Upgrade upgrade the plan. I mean, I think we have enough wood for it. I think it would be worth a shot, and I think it'd be cool to do like glass ceilings too. And it would just be like maybe like 8, because it'd be like 4 booths, which wouldn't. Yeah, it really wouldn't be bigger than much bigger than this room itself. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna upgrade this to. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade this plan to a small cartographer trading hall, in which over time I will try to get only the best cartographers in there, the ones who do like the item frames. And then, I'll have various other cartographers around the city who are kind of traded with, but that's going to be like a known trade building. So, first things first, let's get some. Wow, I'm finally getting through a lot of glass that I I made a while back. I do need more sand, it seems. Oh, hey, there's some sand right here. That will do. I don't think I'll need more than that. Let's double check the furnaces and make sure I didn't leave any in here. I almost always leave sand, or like something left. Yep, there it is, the dried kelp. I left dried kelp in here last time. I always use the dried kelp blocks as fuel, but I always want to use them as like decoration as well. I forget that they're really cool floor blocks, like floor decoration blocks. Of course, I should really put the last furnace here sometime. I don't know why I don't, but or maybe I should just switch that out with that. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so while my glass is cooking, let's start getting my wood together again. So what I'm kind of picturing definitely as like dark oak pillars, which would look cool. And then spruce walls, or like maybe like brick walls with like spruce details. Do I still have a little bit of brick stairs in here? Okay, I need to get more bricks from downstairs. And then what should I do for the floors? Should I do something cool for the... I mean, I was just talking about those kelp blocks. Might look cool to make the kelp block floors. I don't have that many though. And I do still need them for fuel more than anything, but... you know what? You gotta take risks sometimes, right? Or I could do like wool floors. It might look cool to do like a... You know what? I think I'll do a wool. Because it looks cooler. Like some colorful for once. You know. So, I do have a book that I wrote out that has all these details about the lore of the city. It's in the library here. I can't remember the color of cartographers, but I think I'm going to make the floor color the color of the Cartographer Guild. Because this will just be an attachment to that. Now, which book was it? Nope, wasn't that. Public records, I believe. Oh no, this is when we were This is when we were first starting the city. When we were starting to keep track of all the names of the villagers we built. But I believe it might be this book then, because we haven't. No. Oh no, this is when I was plotting out the library, so it wouldn't be that book. Those are just enchanted books. Where did I put it? It might be deeper in the library. Oh yeah, we're still building. We were still kind of modifying this further. We were going to be we were making librarians out of this area so that way we can get the best spells. Still a work in progress. we're trying to 48, 46. This guy's still better. So yeah, we were trying to get the best librarians. What's this book in Quill? I wonder if... Oh, no, this is the enchantment. Oh, this is the enchantment guide for all of our current enchanted equipment. It's not this. It's in here, or is it? Maybe it's in one of our, shulker chests. But I always thought it was in one of these bookshelves. No, no. These are all stories that I wrote. Like, very bad stories, but... I just can't figure out... Those are just enchanted books. It must be back at Donnie's Diorite, at the home base. You know, I might just have to, look for this another time. Oh. Oh, what's this? No, these are the coordinates logs. Huh. I hope we didn't lose that. That would sure stink. Anyways, we had colors assigned to all these people at one point. And I was gonna try to pick the wool color for cartographers, but you know what? I'm just gonna give them red wool, because I think red wool is gonna look cool. Red always looks good for a floor. And I'm gonna need more of it, so we're gonna just go right here and find the red wool. Oh no, I never labeled these yet. I think it's gonna be on this side though. Nope, it is not. It's gotta be over here. Oh, there's red. Perfect. Great. Plenty of red wool. I don't think I need that much. I think 3 will be more than enough, though. Because I'm not, as I said, this isn't going to be that large of a building. Oh, I should have gone low. I need bricks. That's the last thing. I got the wood, got the glass, got the wool. We'll do bricks. Oh, some dirt might not hurt too, just to map out the building at first. Okay. See, this is the part that it's like these projects can be a little bit like painting, where it's not necessarily the painting part that takes a long time. You know, like I could paint a wall or a pretty large wall in what, 20, 30 minutes, not even. But it's all the preparation that takes forever. But the preparation, setting yourself up, is so important because without it, you get weird colors, and sometimes that's fun. Sometimes it's fun to experiment, but I think it's good to have a game plan when you're trying to prep for a lot of these ideas. So let's see. A good spot to put it. Well, actually, I was thinking right here, and that might be cool to make this tunnel part of the Cartographers build, where there's like an underground tunnel underneath all of this. So let's kind of plot this out as if this is what we're going to do for now and see if this works. So, what I know is I want two sides to it. You know what? No, I'm not going to cover it up yet. I gotta remember that it's there so I know to build around it. But I will need that. So two sides. Let's see how many this divides up into right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that'd be 10. But I feel like if I do the decorative kind of build like I might do with this, that's gonna be really close for zombies to like glitch through the wall, and I'm just gonna fill in this hole. It's gonna be really close for zombies to glitch through that wall and possibly like hit him while he's in bed or something. So this is where I might have to make it just 8. This is why I was thinking making it 8 instead of 10. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because now they're protected on this side wall right here. Even though it would leave this side wall a little more exposed, I don't think that's what's going to hit them as easily. Plus, I just don't think I'll need that many item frames. I'll need some item frames, but yeah, I think this is what I'm going to go with. So how let's see. So that's the length of the bed. This is the gap between the bed and the workstation, and this is the workstation. So that's how much space we'll need between each thing that I build here. So, and then this part, I'd prefer it to be a little spacious. So 2, we'll do 2 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So still going to be a fairly large building. It's not small, that's for sure. Let's break off of it a little bit though. Oh my goodness, look at it. Okay. Okay, it's time to fix that patch. There. You're saved. You're all saved. Where is all that flowing? I'm hearing all this flowing water, but I'm not seeing it. Is it this? Uh, now I see it. There's so much. Man, when that project was built, it just created a lot of flowing water and confusion underneath the city. I've tried patching some of it in, but it takes a long time to do, and it's not a fun project. I just need a lot of dirt and a lot of water buckets and quite a bit of time. Okay, I'm tired of these guys being over here too. Go. Go. I'm going to kill your little golem friends too, because I just don't need them over here. Oh, man. It's so fast to start doing side projects in here because of all this small little stupid things like this. Okay, back to the actual project now. So what's cool to this though is it shouldn't take too long to build this one though. Once again, not just because it's still not that large of a project. So first step is filling all of this with the flooring, which is going to be, I think, we're going to do red carpeting, and I think maybe just brick. Maybe brick for the floor, and then possibly brick for the lower half of walls, too. But I for sure am going to have to do brick for the villager trading spots, because it'll be easier to place those little floor pocket things that I had to do in the farmer's hut. Oh, I need to get rid of some. Oh, that's all right. I'll get rid. The materials will go away as I use them. I just got to use them more, and I'll dig underneath and get that hole dug in. All right, fantastic. I love how my idea goes from something as simple as I'm just going to build like a little house with a single cartographer in it to I want to build a cartographer trade hall. Um, but, but that's all right. It's going to be worth it. It's going to look much cooler doing this, and it's going to have a lot more value to it. I do see myself actually using this building then if I do that to it, so might as well. Might as well. Oh man, it sucks that that tree's right in the middle of this road. I might cut it down. I guess we'll find out. Oh wow, I messed that up, didn't I? That is far from enough space. How did I get my count so off? What did I do? bed. Workspace. So this is correct. Oh, because I moved this over one. Hmm. Yeah, I'd rather it be a little skinnier. I don't need it to be that spacious. It looks cool, but it looks a little square. And I don't want it to be as square as much as I want it to be like a rectangular looking build. So, there we go. Should. Okay, so that's the bed. Okay, so that's all set up properly now. You know what? I'm just gonna build this up for now. Even though this is all gonna get destroyed again and replaced with brick wall. I gotta use up some of this dirt, make some space. I'm tired of my inventory being so full. Just gotta use some dirt up, throw some crap out. We'll be good. Well, we will be good. We'll see. We'll see where I put all the glass. I'm not sure yet. Kind of having a different It's starting to look different now that I'm actually putting it together. I'm thinking of it a little differently. Might be cool though on the outside, these outside walls, put a really pretty decoration, and then put like glass right here. And I could do like maybe like redstone and lapis lazuli or something, and make like one of those like pyramid decorations or something. That might look kind of cool. Not opposed to that. That's not a horrible idea. Let's just keep kind of plotting it out as we are right now, though. This little. Where's all the iron golems? We gotta. These villagers are slacking on how many they're making over here. Okay. Might as well, while I'm remembering, put these last couple item frames down. Oh, actually, I don't even need to put one. I don't even need to put down because one frame's still empty. I could just put the gold pickaxe in that one back there. And this guy was also a toolsmith. Yeah, this guy is also a toolsmith. Wonderful. I'm glad you picked up the profession. Glad to see you locked back here. And we'll be talking later. Let me give you some item frames. Great. Oh my goodness, look at that. They chose themselves. They're so happy in there. I don't know what to make the walls in between. Although those are going to be iron doors. I'm just going to do oak for now. Great. Okay. So I'm going to strip all this wood. I think that will also look better. All right. Well, that's already a pretty decent start. Hmm. I'm wondering if I should do the whole bottom walls brick instead of spruce, but then change the floor. But I kind of like the floor as brick. I think the brick looks really good for the floor, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing here. I think I'll have to add more textures up front or put some bushes in front here, you know. Um, but this is a good spot to take a little break. I'm just gonna take a 10-minute breather here. So for anyone who does jump into the stream while I'm away, sorry. I wish I could be a little more entertaining than just staring at a wall here, but the least I could do is go to a safe spot and at least show off like the map, while I'm gone. Um, can't wait to see this new area get filled in because wow, this area of the city is getting filled out fast. Um, I'm working out this area here, and so this right here is what I'm working on. I'm trying to fill out this whole area more, just decorate it more and update it. And this whole area down here, this is going to be known as the Old Oaks District. So that's what my projects lately have been. That's where I started the stream while I'm actually working on the Old Oaks District. So since I started the stream, I've already, added quite a few buildings down here. And we're just going to keep going. The goal is to try to get us to a spot where this place has not only value, but, a cool functioning part of the city down here that's more village-like and wooden themed and cobblestone themed. So that's the whole idea. Um, so yeah, with that being said, I'm going to take my little break, and I'll be back in hopefully about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for anyone waiting through that. You know, I just like to take breaks in the middle of the streams. You know, I need to walk away every hour and a half or so, just kind of rest my eyes and catch a breath away from the computer. Got to worry about your eye health a little bit. You know, got to always watch out for it. So, I don't think I'll need as much red wool, so I'm going to put one of these back. Put some of this dirt away. I don't need the sticks yet. Well, maybe I will, actually. I'm starting to think there might be a cooler design that I could do using fences. See, I'll put the seeds away. Give me some blocks of lapis. Some emerald blocks. And oh, bone blocks might look cool. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna need all the lapis though. We'll do or maybe I could do quartz blocks. Yeah, I think I'll do quartz. One of these chests should have. Oh, I don't have very much though, so I'll have to do a little bit of trading for the quartz. But I think that's what I'm gonna do for building some of those walls. I'm gonna purchase a bunch of quartz and use that as like a wall decoration. So I have to go inside my bank, which is there's so much that has yet to be built in here, and I have so many plans. But it's just, you know, as time comes, I'll get more projects done. But yeah, I've built entranceways into it, or multiple entranceways into it. I have a railway system at the bottom. There's a zombie down here of a guy that I didn't want to die because he was an upgraded stonemason, and here's one of my stonemason trading halls. So my idea was basically to build a copy of this or something that maybe is just a different looking version of it altogether, just on the opposite side of this. And then I'd rebuild the doorway that leads into it. And then just like that, I start to build like the shape to how this bank, you know, how the basement section of the bank works out. But for now, I'm here to purchase all your quartz. Oh, I didn't level you up to quartz yet. That's a bummer. Can't really trade anything to get emerald, and okay, I guess I'll take the terracotta, I guess. Even though I would really like my emeralds back and some quartz. There we go. That's what I need. Oh, this I hope I don't get stuck in there. This is a weird design that I did. There we go. I'm kind of this was when I was first building, like thinking of building the trading halls and how I was kind of designing them to be. Here, you could have the torches. I don't need the torches. I still don't need man. Okay. I need to lay this out a little differently. We're gonna just put these torches down. I forgot to leave the door behind. Come on. Come on. Oh man. Perfect. There we go. The good news is that I'll definitely have enough quartz after this. Oh, that was quartz pillar. Darn it. Okay, well. Here, this guy's upgraded. All right, that should be enough quartz. I don't think I need that much. And I even got some terracotta. Maybe I'll use the terracotta too. The yellow terracotta does look kind of pretty. Wait a minute. I just gotta check one thing. Because I'm looking for that book, and I'm wondering if maybe I left it in here when I was doing a bunch of trades for all the villagers. I know I have so many things scattered in so many places, and I just wonder if maybe I left it up here. Is there a chest up here? No. No. Okay, I didn't. I didn't. I just had to check while I was thinking about it. So yeah, this is a whole nother project, but I want to build a basement layer to all this and then finish building out each room. But yeah, it's turned out pretty cool. The plan is basically to have, a village inside of this giant tree stump. And it's coming out pretty well, actually. I'm glad I built it big enough. That was the biggest concern, was did I make the tree stump large enough to actually build like a village within it? And yeah, it looks like I did. So let's get back to the actual project now. That's going to be, over here. So what I was thinking, not the pillars, that's a bummer, but oh well. What I was thinking was, yeah, something like that was what I was thinking. So I don't need to use the quartz right here. And I might still modify how that even looks too, but we'll see. We'll see. No, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well. I don't think I need the glass there. Then the glass just looks kind of weird and, whoops, wrong pickaxe for that. It looks kind of weird and I don't know. Man, that brick breaks quick. Okay. Yeah, it's just the process with building sometimes. You got to kind of see the ideas before you really implement them, and that's why you'll see me go back and forth a lot, because it's just one way of kind of visualizing things before I actually commit to them. So Yeah, this is already looking a little bit cooler like this now. I'll kind of start collecting the rest of this glass that I dropped now. Oh, I have so many. Oh, that's right. I have emerald too. I forgot that I can incorporate emerald into this. I think that's what I'll do. That looks, yeah. I like putting the emerald into these builds. It's just cool. It's kind of like a way of also kind of indicating that these are like valuable traders. You'll usually see some kind of emerald built into the building that holds them. It's the same thing with like the bank and the other farms, the other trading farms I have. Like they all have some kind of emerald nearby. So it's a good indicator. I like that. That's much cooler. Okay, so now that we got that, oh man, I need a stone cutter for this brick. But I'm trying to think if how much what the pattern I want to be for the carpeting. I just did not need. My original intention was to make the whole floor carpeting, but I don't know. I just don't. I feel like that'd be overkill, and then it would kind of take away from it. So I just want to maybe make like a pattern or something in the middle with carpeting instead. I think that'd look cooler. Put white carpeting here. Could put lapis and quartz pillars maybe. Oh yeah, that looks cool. There we go. That's a good use of the pillars. Oh, I can't gather the dirt yet. Oh, because I picked up the sticks. Okay, no problem. I was eating up room with spruce logs anyways, so now I should be able to regather some of this dirt too. Yeah, dirt is still really a really valuable resource when it comes to like these giant projects, because I'm always refilling in land and rebuilding areas, and yeah, dirt is super useful. Like this, I don't know. I think I'm gonna turn this into a much smaller building than my original impression was going to be. There we go. Maybe I'll just make these like a couple booths, like stalls. That might be kind of cool. We'll see. I'll worry about that later. In the meantime, I got the outside first level walls built. I have this built out. We'll strip the wood on these. It'll kind of fit the theme, and it's cool to see the differentiation of stripped woods. Oh, you know, these will have to be, I can't put the columns here. These will have to be steps because the design is going to be weird like that. That's why I need the stone cutter. Okay, so I'm going to go fly back, drop some stuff off. Yeah, pull my resources back together of like what I really need now, because now I can clear up some space and really get to business here. I don't need the sticks yet. I'll come back to those. The terracottas, I'll have to reorganize all that one day eventually. More dirt that I just don't think I need anymore. At least not right now. I'll come back to the glass. I know I'm going to need a lot more glass, but just not right now. You know what? I'll bring this shulker with me. Whoops. I should put stuff in it first. I'm going to put the bricks in here. Drop off the red wool, because I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. There we go. Drop off a little bit of the wood as well. I just don't think I need that much. I need a stone cutter. Great. I'll come back. You know what? The sticks might. It's the sticks. I'm always picking between the sticks. Those might come back. Those might be more usable sooner than later. I'll take the spruce stairs. That'll save me some wood. I'll also take the spruce slabs. That also might save me on wood. And, okay, now... Oh, you know what? Some glowstone and lanterns would also do well. So, I'll just do glowstone. I'll put the emerald back and I'll buy a little bit more glowstone. I think that's how I'm going to decorate this, or light up this place. Because lanterns, I do like lanterns. I just don't want to overdo them. And I think it's cool once in a while to have places lit up with glowstone where it's just less stuff hanging in front of you or sitting in front of you to get like caught up on or have to walk over. I also have these iron ingots I want to leave here. Do I have any? Great, I already have one dark oak fence. Yeah, I have dark oak stairs. That's kind of what I was looking for. Because I might use those to decorate a little bit too. Okay, so can't use the pillars like I thought I could. I'm going to put quartz stairs here instead. That's right. There's the. See, I'm glad I already forgot there's a cavern underneath. That means I do have to plan out a way to get underneath this place. Ah, okay. What can I do? What can I do? I want it to be kind of hidden too, but not too hidden. I mean, maybe I will just make it as simple as I throw a trap door. I mean, yeah, that might actually work. I could use them as decoration and just plant one like right here or here that has the ladder way going. You know, I might just do that. That might be a lot easier that way. Okay. I'll make it this one. Perfect. Looks like I'm gonna need those sticks after all for that little ladder, so I'm just gonna build that now while I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, I need 10. There we go. Okay, cool. I want to switch this out with dark oak. Even though the outsides will be spruce, the inside's going to be a combination of the two. I think that's going to look cooler that way. Sorry about that. I don't mean to clear my throat in the mic. Oh my goodness, I keep getting stuck on every little thing out here. I should have cleared more space around it. I have to get rid of it. It's a cool tree, but it's just too in the way. I hope that despawns. I hope I don't have any logs up against it in there. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, whoops. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, there we go. I was looking for those spruce slabs the whole time. Okay. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, man. Oh, it didn't really do a lot of damage, luckily. So that's good news. Ah, God. You know what? It just goes to show no matter how safe you think you are, like I've built an entire city there's always, that's what I mean. There's always pockets of things that will attack you. There's no there's no fully getting around it. Like that's the thrill of Minecraft. Oh man. I I can't believe I didn't have Oh no, I didn't mean to do that either. I can't believe I didn't have my mic up in that moment either, like my mic down. I had it up when I so I couldn't um talk or anything, but oh well. Pretty minimal damage though, with everything given here. That's actually I am not really too upset by that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, I did just make a bunch of spruce. I could just do spruce walls like that. That's... Oh man, I did this the other way around. I guess I'll build the ceilings in better after I build, I'll build the ceilings in after I build the walls up, I guess. That'll probably be smarter for me because I already mixed it up. Cool. I still have that emerald on me, so I'll make sure I put glowstone between all the walls too. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, this is working out. Might be cool to put the spruce slab, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's also me being lazy. I don't want to make dark oak slabs, and the spruce slabs will work plenty fine. That's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, I need another spruce step right there. Oh, I'm so paranoid about creepers right now. I can't believe that happened in the middle of daylight too. Oh man, it is what it is. I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe during the daytime, but not even during the day am I safe. I'm gonna get that glowstone while I'm over here. So the Acacia villagers, that's where I put most of, aside from up there too, which I still have to trade with all of them, but that's the Wizards district. But I put most of the potion brewing stands with the Acacia villagers in the beginning. So a lot of my alchemists are still kind of buried within this village over here. Actually, I do want this too. I will take your redstone dust, sir. I will also take that. Yep, thank you. I always prefer the glowstone. And this will be eventually one of my villager trader halls will be an alchemist, or we call them alchemists, will be a cleric trading hall as well. And I think that's going to go on that island right up there. It's probably one of my upcoming projects actually, because I do use this material a lot, and it would definitely make things easier to have for sure. That'll be good for now. I'll build more glowstone into it as I finalize the design. Looks like I will need more dark oak steps though for what I plan to do. Uh, yeah, I gotta. Is it this cave that's nearby? I'm gonna put some. Yeah, I have only glowstone. I'm putting glowstone down here. What? Oh, I'm pretty sure it is this. Yeah, I'm. I'm tired of this. We're putting glowstone over here. Okay. Now what I wanted to do was build... I'm closing these doors for now. Now I actually have a house too, so I could stay in here in safety for a little bit. I wanted to build a ladder going up, so that way I have just a little chest access in the roof, you know. So maybe right here would work. Yeah, that should work. So this is where I thought that it would be cool to do the fences, where like instead of windows, I'll do fences, and I'll still light up this whole area. Speaking of which, might as well just throw these on top. And it might look cool to... it's hard to say what I should do with the roof. Maybe I turn it into something that like you can kind of like walk on. Maybe I'll do another terracotta floor, or I'll make the top floor like a terracotta floor, which also could be really cool too, and that also kind of fits the theme of what's going on over here. I think I will do a terracotta floor. Or I could do a brick floor. If I really wanted to as well, I could turn this floor into another trading floor as well. But I'd rather it just be a big, big room for show. Wow, it's a good thing I chopped as many trees as I did, because I might have to go back for more dark oak at some point. We'll see. I need to get a better look at it. Uh-oh. Alright, this will still work. I don't know. You know, my initial plan was to give it glass ceilings and all too, so I I think I might actually chop all that wood off the top that I just placed and turn it into like a shorter. Or I guess I could just build a second floor to it. Yeah, I could do that. I could build a second floor to it. And then once the gas update comes in, I could actually just kind of drop them in from the ceiling because I could build the ceiling out to be um, I could build the ceiling out to be glass like I was sticking with, and then I could just break that glass and drop them in. So let's do that. Let's build another floor here instead. Okay, it's looking a little bit better now. So I will do this. Yeah, it's 3. Okay. Oh man, I forgot to make those centers emeralds. Ah, I dropped the emeralds off. No. It's okay, I'll come back and switch them out. I need to get more quartz anyways. Well, I think it's coming together pretty well though. I'm going to yeah, I'm going to turn down my video settings just a little bit here so that way things will process a little more smoothly. Ooh, I hear a big slime block. I want that. So, directly underneath us, it's like been a perfect slime spawner where every other time or so I come down here, I seem to come across slime blocks. $17. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good amount out of a single slime. I'm happy with that. So yeah, this is like the catacombs, or not even the catacombs, like just the underdoings of our mine. And this is where two more of our shulkers are. I should really just grab these and use them because I could put them to better use. We haven't been down here in ages. I mean, we haven't even put actual stairs in. That's how, we're just going through the floor of one of our potential storage rooms. Here, I'm going to give this guy a gift. And it's not because I don't want it. Here, have fun. Take those oak saplings. Enjoy yourself. Come on. I need quartz. So over time, we will upgrade all these guys. They will all be upgraded and valuable with various terracottas and primarily the quartz. It's just I just hate I hate going to the Nether to begin with, to be honest. So the less I have to deal with the Nether, and the more I could just purchase whatever material I'm looking for, that makes everything better for me. That's my plan. That's what this whole city's about, is being able to survive and build from the city, within the city. You don't really have to leave for very many things. Cool. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of quartz, though. That's definitely enough for this little bit that I'm going to be using it for. So let's go back up. Good thing I didn't place those blocks there. I almost messed up like I've constantly been doing. Ah. Okay, great. Back to the original intention here. I think that's all I need for the steps, just 8 and 8. Block, block. I'll come back to those. You know what? Yeah, because I think I'm gonna do a slightly different like roofing style for this one. My plan is to do a roof that goes all the way around this one, similar to that, but only on this one level here. And then let's make some of those dark oak fences now. Hmm. Ah, back down to one fence. I was hoping I would work it out even enough, but I didn't. Wait, is that right? Is that how I did it down here? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's just make a bunch of dark oak slabs and see what we end up with. I could I could do the slabs like right here. Yeah, I think I might do that. It might be cool because then I can grant like access to the roof. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. But it's not the glass ceilings I was thinking of. So let's run back to base and see what I can do with some glass blocks now. Like what maybe I could replace some of these things. Oops, that's not going to work. Because now that I'm thinking about it, the slabs might not be the best idea. I might just need to straight up do a lot of glass blocks. I'll go to bed first. Oh, I need to put a lot of stuff away. So I'm finally done with the lapis. I'll put the quartz in the shulker when I get back. Done with the emerald. Got a little slime, which is good. I'm going to grab some more spruce, because I have a feeling I'm going to need more to finish the roof on this building. Well, you know what? I think I have an idea. We'll build a little kind of like tower, extra little tower-esque kind of shoot-off area right here. Or maybe... Whoops. Oh, didn't want to do that. Did I get the, I did. Okay, cool. I'll make this the area that you can get to the roof from, just right in the middle like that. I don't know, you know, it doesn't have to be totally like symmetrical every time. I think it's kind of cool to have like a little variety of ways to get up there. Plus, it'll look really cool from the outside. Now, I could break this away and this away. Yeah, you have to crouch to get up. That way it'll kind of prevent villagers from getting up here too. Alright, cool. So I need 36 slabs to fill the other side. This is looking, yeah, this is looking really good. I'm very happy with this. We'll see, I'm curious what it's gonna actually turn out to look like. But I'm starting to get the picture in mind. Hmm. Yeah, I'll just do spruce wood. I just need a lot of spruce stairs. I'll bring this just in case. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, I need a lot more stairs. I, of course, kind of figured so, but let's do all of them. You know, I might. I can't tell if. I think I might want to make that a little bit bigger. Because that looked kind of small. Yeah, that's kind of more what I'm thinking. Whoops. No, gotta put that back. I just need a few more slabs. I'm curious. I think it's gonna look cool from the front. I'm trying to make it look cool from the inside, but that's always a different challenge in a game like this. I guess I like making it look cool from the inside. I think I'm just gonna put like a garden up here or whatever, just to kind of keep up with the theme. And gardens are kind of easy to make everything look cool that way. There's a little bit of light up here. I definitely need more light up here. I'm just not sure how I want to build it in. I could build into the corners. That really wouldn't hurt too much. I think I'd rather it pop out like that than try to hide it underneath. So we'll just do this. Oh, I just realized I messed up. Those weren't spruce. These are dark oak planks right here. It's such a minor detail, but it is one that can be seen, and if I'm aware of it, I try to catch it. Cool. Okay. So it's pretty well lit up here now. Let's just see what this looks like from a distance now. So far. Well, that's turning out pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, once I add the rest of the roofing to it, I think it'll yeah, it'll really shine. I mean, it's already glowing. It's a pretty bright building. It's gonna turn out cool. Okay, so just a lot more spruce stairs. Great. Okay. I forgot that I can recollect all these ones too. Perfect. I already think I'm gonna go back and modify this a little bit, but I'm just gonna make my rounds first. Dang it, I can't jump up there anymore the same way I used to. I just have to build up like this now. Okay, so Wait, I messed that up. And now as for these things, I don't know what to do with these. Because it's not like it's a window or anything. I'm trying to figure out like what would look cool to kind of accent this. Maybe if I flip these into like upside down steps, so it looks like, so maybe I don't have to hang garden. Hell, it might look cool if I just put gardens on it. What am I kidding? I'm not trying to get that fancy with these things. I'll just put some planters in front of them. That'll look cool. Although, I still think I'm going to turn these into steps, though, so that way I could do the, I could put the buckets of water in the steps, and then still do, like, crops, so that way I can get, like, tall crops, which would look cool there. Because I don't want it to be covered with too many roses up top, right there. I think it'd look cool if it was just, like, garden crops, which I'm thinking of, like, potatoes. I think potatoes would look specifically, yeah, those would look specifically cool to grow here, because they're kind of tall. So let me pull out the handy dandy stone cutter. Whoops, wrong way. Oh, that might look cool too. Let me just, I talked about it, might as well see what it looks like. Well, that does look cool too. It does feel less like I need the planters when I do that. I think I am going to do that. That's easier. And it looks different, and it's cool. I'm still going to decorate it with glowberries and all kinds of stuff too. So it will still give off a very forested vibe. Another thing I want to put down are some fences of a different color. I want to do the spruce fences now. I don't know how many I'll need, but it's still going to be a decent amount. I think that'll be more than enough. Maybe I'll put this back. Come on. Ah! That'll look cool. Yeah, that's already a lot better. Uh-oh, am I getting some stream issues? We will see. Hopefully not. Looks like we're back. Okay. Looks like we're back. We're back in action. Back in action. We're almost there. I can feel it. It's coming together. There's a few small details left that I want to get to before I call it for a little bit. You know, I might still come back. But I just need to take another break after I get this done. But I'm so close. I just need to see this to completion before I hop off. Yeah, that's already looking cooler now. Yeah, I'll do that. It just always looks better to have that little extra texture from this step. Seems to always help. I think I have one more idea. I want to add one more layer of steps on the fronts of these, because these feel a little flat to me. So if I could just do this, that would already feel so much better. Whoops. Oh, I need a few more steps. Of course. Always just a few. I think this might be enough. Oh, I almost went over the edge there. Okay, cool. Now for oh, I guess I have to put more trap doors down. I forgot to finish that detail. I thought I must have put a bunch of them down some. Oh, well, I have a lot of them. Great. That works. That works. Oh, I never modified the upstairs to work. Oh man, I'm so close to finishing, but then there's these little things that I have to do, and these details have to be done. It's so much more difficult when the villagers are the inside the hall already. But no worries, it's really not that much extra work. I have my stone cutter right here and all the resources. I could make this a trapdoor right here. And that way the upstairs kind of blends in, or it blends in with the upstairs a little bit better. Yeah, that works. And then I would need to put glass in here. Wonder maybe I should use... That looks pretty good. I do kind of like... I might have to change some of those with dark oak just to... Yeah, just to stand out a little better. Let's try and see how it looks down here before I go back to that top level to do this, because that was a pain in the butt. Oh, I did it wrong already, too. That looks weird. We'll just do it normal. Yeah, that looks a lot better like that. Brings a lot more color on it, or brings a lot more color to the build. Okay, back up to the top one more time. Come on. Come on. Get it together, perp. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. That's better. That's much better. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll lay down a few more trap doors. Oh, wow. Run out of food, too. So, yeah, this is kind of, let's just say, let's call it right after this. Let's, hopefully this will be enough trap doors to make it look good. I'll add, I'll put them all over the place. Looks alright, yeah. We'll put a few more trap. Doesn't look too bad. Like, it's such a minor detail to confuse the... Yeah, like the little planters or whatever. I think that looks a lot better with them. Whoops, don't want that. No, 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 no. I wonder if maybe this will look cool if it breaks up the shape a little bit. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that. Okay, so that's... there's always more that I can do, but that's pretty much the best I could do at the moment before I start putting plants all over it and greenery all around it. But I think that looks pretty cool. I'm kind of happy with that for a cartographer trading hall. I should, you know what? One more thing. The final thing to do is to get a sign and put a label and a date on that one, because that's an important building. I'd like to mark that one. Do a white sign. Or yeah, we'll do the white signs. It'll look cool. And give them magenta dye. Well, while it's up there, I gotta grab food. Can't be leaving my character starve. Alright, great. So I got my rockets back, got a sign, some ink. Oh, I know, forgetful me. One more thing. A little glow ink sack for squid. It helps the letters stand out a lot better and it looks nicer. So I'm going to grab some of those as well. Perfect. Oh wait, that's right. I still have to put a date on it though. So no, that'll look alright. Oh. Fantastic. Alright. Put our little color and glow on it. And, there's always, as I said, there's plenty more detail work to do that I'm going to do with it, but that's pretty much the build. And, there's a few things left that I might do. I might add something to these corners and, yeah, put a bunch of plants on it. I plan on filling it with villagers. I might even do something with some of this extra space here. Might put, like, some corner posts on it or... there's a few extra detail things, so maybe that'll be where I start up my next video when I come back. I'll try to start up where I left off and see if I could finish adding just a little more flavor to the building. That would be nice. And once I do that, maybe in that next video, that's when I could work on that cow crusher finally. So yeah. Until then, thank you for anyone tuning in. I hope you have a lovely day. It was fun. I'll be seeing everybody later. Bye-bye.